What is up, guys? My name is Retha J, and obviously if you have landed on this video, it is because you might want to dive a little deeper into my experience having been a braces patient. That's what we call it, right?
Indeed.
Yes, and if it's your first time here, I'm just here to share my experience as a braces patient and just to get you into a little depth on the overall experience. Yeah, it's been challenging.
Okay, my name is Dr. Surprise, and I will be here with Rita as she goes through the whole process and giving more the technical insight and the whys and how we do these certain things.
I remember when, okay, as a child, let me start there. As a child, I've always wanted braces, right? Because my teeth have always been skew. And that affected my confidence. It affected my smile. It affected so much. And then growing up, I'm like, yo, I'm always on stage. I'm always in front of the camera. But like, don't get too close because like, you can't see how skew my teeth are, you know? And growing up then, my family loved it. They were like, no, your teeth are perfect just the way they are. But I knew that like something is missing. That cherry on top, that perfect Colgate smile was what's missing. And then I stumbled across Hills Dental Studio, who were kind enough to offer me the most amazing opportunity, a life-changing opportunity to perfect my smile.
Yes, so I initially saw Rita, I think last year in March. And when I saw her, she didn't smile. And I looked through all the pictures, there was no smile. And then I asked myself why, and then I saw the teeth. And when she said, hey, inquired about braces, I was like, okay, no, we can try to do something. But what motivated me to take on the case was I knew that once we do braces here, it's going to be a day and night experience. We're going to get her to smile, show her pretty smile, to show, the smile is a beautiful thing for me. I enjoy watching people smile, and I just wanted to see more of that. And I knew that braces could just bring that out.
And I think like the most important thing that people don't actually know is that like we tend to paint, or being a braces patient now, that's the right way to refer to it.
Yeah, or person with braces.
Person with braces. People don't unpack that like it's actually a little challenging, especially if you've never been like told about like the nitty-gritty parts of like the experience. Like, I mean, sometimes your wires tend to cut your gum, cause some discomfort in your mouth. You bleed, especially like when you come back from a fresh appointment. Oh my gosh, your teeth are so sensitive. Sometimes you'll try bite into meat and then your bracket has fallen out. And those are things that when they first started happening to me, rather, I was scared. I was like, okay, does this mean that it's going to affect the procedure? What's going on? Why is my bracket falling off? You know, and I remember I used to call you all the time, Dr. Surprise, my bracket, can I come? And obviously, I was always welcomed to, but I came to learn that I could just pack it away and then bring it to my next appointment, you know?
True. And Dr. Craig and I have both had braces. And when we made the consent form, which is the form we go through before we do braces, we tried to put the new clients into the position of our shoes, what we felt. But as much as you try explain it, it's different when you actually have braces on and you go through the process. It's a very awkward adjustment. And I think, we try to prepare you, but it's different for everyone and it's a unique story. And I always enjoy hearing people's stories as well.
I think for me, the most challenging thing that I experienced thus far with braces was definitely the extractions. So, yeah, I remember the day I walked in, I was like, Dr. Surprise, I'm here, I'm ready for my extractions. I'm ready for my extractions. And I did so much research. And that's the thing, like I think you can conduct as much research as you possibly can, but truth is you don't know how your body is going to react to something, more especially if you've never been in the situation. You honestly can't prepare yourself. You can just hope that your body reacts positively. Mm-hmm. And for me, I went on this very chair that I'm sitting on, and I laid down, and I saw a needle. Yo,
How many needles?
I don't know. How many were there?
Yeah, let me see. 4, 7, 6.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was quite a lot. It was quite a lot.
Was it because my teeth were stubborn, or was it because like that's how many needles you actually need?
Both. Because I said, hey, we can do it like 2 different days, like one side, one day, which is a common thing we do. Like, okay, we can extract one side, then extract another side, so that at least it's not too uncomfortable. But Rita said, I'll do all 4.
Because I mean, I wasn't about to feel pain now, then feel pain again next week. If I'm healing, let me heal once off, you know? So I was like, I'll do it. I did the 4 extractions. And I remember, I think it was like my back, not my back teeth, but the bottom teeth. They were stubborn and they didn't want to like numb up.
Yeah,
That's the right way
that's
to
the right
say
word.
it,
That's the
right?
right word.
So I kept on injecting my gum and injecting and and then like, yeah, I was trying to have a conversation with him throughout the procedure and I don't even know if I was making sense.
She did make sense. So, with extractions, extractions are not something we do for every case, and you become selective about which cases you extract for. Sometimes you do a case with us, you try not to extract because it's never fun. It's unpleasant, very uncomfortable. But there are cases where you have to extract to correct the teeth, like in this case. And, we allow people to choose, do they want to do all 4 or all 2? And you give the pros and the cons. But again, nothing can prepare you for what's going to happen until you experience it. You have to do as much homework as you can. And if you're going to do all 4, probably take some days off work. Probably take some days off work. Yeah.
I think I took 4 days off. In fact, mid-extraction, I was like, okay, cool. I definitely can't go to work after this because my lip was like swollen. And then like, there was a little bit of bleeding. I don't know why, like on my lip. I think it was just, I don't know. My body doesn't react to pain very well. And I'm very sensitive. So it was just part of the process. And then my dad video called me immediately after my appointment. I remember I had like cotton in my mouth just to like stop the bleeding and to hold it. And he's like, I'm coming to get you. Now, bear in mind, I live alone. I'm like, no, I'll take care of him. He's like, no. He drove from his workplace and he came to fetch me and he took me home with him. And Shane, he really like monitored me the whole time. But the whole time you were also calling. Like I think the next day or the day after that, he had to go to work. So I was at home with my siblings. But like you kept calling to find out how's it going. These are a few remedies that you can recommend. If you can just remind people of like what remedies you'd recommend just to heal from an extraction. And
Okay, so for healing for extraction, tea bags. Tea bags are what can help you with the bleeding. You can just moisten a tea bag, just bite on it, except Rooibos. So I don't want to name brands, but any tea bags except Rooibos tea bags. And paracetamol and brufen usually does the job. You want to stay away from anything with aspirin because that will not allow the blood to clot. So you want to do that. And ice can work. So if you have any swelling, just put ice on that area and some rest and a liquid diet. You will get through those extractions. It's uncomfortable for the first 2 or 3 days. And this is not for only braces extractions. This is just for extractions in general. Like if you extract your wisdom teeth, for the first 2 or 3 days, it feels funny. But after that, you will get used to it and everything will start to heal up soon. Yeah.
I remember I was drinking makheu the whole time. And I was like, paracetamol, Panado, I never. It's not going to work. It's for babies.
Did it work?
I'm just stubborn like that. And it worked.
Uh-huh.
It worked. But I just did top it up with Jemping. Just to, really like I said, I hate pain. So any remedy to numb it, I'm like.
Oh, Genpain is also one. It's like it's a master. I think it's got paracetamol and brufen together.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
see?
my go-to. Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember I drank makheu the whole time. And I think my nephew, he's like 5. He was very confused. Like, what's happening with this girl? And I remember he found me in bed, laying in bed, and then I was just like trying to heal, trying to listen to my body and my mouth. And he went to the kitchen and he grabbed Nacheu out of the fridge, and he came to me and he's like, "Here's my Hawaii." It's like, "Are you fine?" I'm okay. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that we don't actually get enough information around remedies for extractions, braces in general, and the fact that maybe if you were a case like mine and you had teeth crowding, you might need extractions, but these are the steps you can take towards preparing yourself for the journey of just extracting your teeth. And this is what happens after, you know? So I think for me, like, I'm so grateful, honestly speaking, to you, because I think also people portray dentists to be intimidating people who you can't actually speak to. And I think, Shane, you try your hardest to let us know that you have our best interests at heart in as much as we would want you to. And in as much as we are also really looking forward to the final product. But you also can't predict how long it's going to take to get there, and what challenges you might encounter along the way. So I know, like, the second day after teeth tightening, like, what is it? Wire tightening?
Yeah. Braces changing, wire changing. Yeah.
I'm still learning the term. I'm only 1 year old. So yeah, that's also like another challenging experience. Just every month, those monthly appointments and just wire changing, braces tightening and stuff like that. I know one time I posted on my story and my followers were like, the first day I got them, my followers were like, "Wait for day 2." They were like, "No, I understand you're excited. You have braces now. Day 2." And yeah, it was.
So from the beginning, when she said, "We do have your best interest," you know, any procedure you do dental can be a bit weird on your body, you know, recovery. So we always try check in on everyone, you know. Sometimes we do forget, but we really do try check in, because it is quite a journey, a process. If you're doing an extraction, you're doing a filling or root canal, braces also. So we do, and we try our best. We do try our best. And also, post braces changing, the first 2 days are usually the hardest days. I can say this from personal experience. It feels like you can't eat on anything.
Yeah.
When you chew, it feels
Uncomfortable.
It feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable. And time frame wise, I always try not to give time frames, because braces are unpredictable, just, you know, based on what happens. If brackets fall out, sometimes you have to stop. So we just try to give you an average and just let you know that, okay, we're making progress on your case or not.
Yeah. But now, a year in, I'm a little more informed. I'm a little more prepared. I'm a little more comfortable, you know, just with the process itself. And I know that I can always call if there is anything I'm unsure of. And the team is also like always so supportive of, you know, my journey as well. Like whenever I'm like, "Can I come in again? I broke a bracket." They're like, "Sure, cool, come." You know, obviously with an appointment. But even when you don't make an appointment and it's like a severe situation or an urgent matter that needs to be resolved, like, they are here. So you guys make the process really easier for us, because teeth in general are like sensitive. So yeah, like, I just wanted to share my story, just to provide you guys with some information that I never got, that I wish someone had shared. And I think I couldn't have done it in a better. I think I couldn't have done it in a better way. You know, this is the best way possible. And also with Dr. Surprise here, who's just always happy, actually. You make the space so warm. Now I don't want my braces to go.
It's fine, you can keep them.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder that we are at Hills Dental Studio in Norwood. And for any inquiries, do send us a message.
Thank you so much.